Okay Leonora. I'll tell you about the Civil Service Club. There are lots of sad, lonely blokes, like me, in rubbish suits. There are lots of retired civil servants too. They are there for organized days out at the Chelsea Flower Show, Wimbledon, erotica at Olympia, that sort of thing.
Didn't you notice that they drink and eat huge quantities of the finest champagne, whiskey, caviar and chips, every single day and night?
Well yes, they must be rich or just living on expenses. They are all at it, you know. They probably think, like their bosses, that 100 grand a year is minimal, so they treble it in other bits and pieces.
Open your eyes, stupid. Will those regulars at the club be in a fit state to make policies and write speeches the next day?
No, suppose not. Even if they did, they'd fall asleep at their desks, rather than do their strategic decision making on things like how we should do nothing for startups and the self-employed, that kind of thing.
Now think carefully, stupid. How many of those you thought were retired civil servants in the club, enticed there by the concessions on the trips to the races, to shows, to gardens, to the opera, to dungeons and to the cricket, are actually from the House of Lords or ministers whom the government wants to discourage from speaking or voting?
Very many of them. So do you reckon that millions are being spent to sideline the grey suits that the government thinks may mess with their endgame? I see. They are kept distracted by the thousands of bottles of Johnny Walker, assorted whips, plugs, and rings and extravagant gambling expeditions to horse races or orchid growing competitions?
Yes, 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 the Civil Service Club in Great Scotland Yard, with its small bore toilets, screw-top wine bottles and microwave chicken pies, is just a cleverly disguised front for a luxury care home, England's Guantanamo Bay for senior public servants.
But why, Leonora? Why would they cream off millions of pounds of public money? Money that should be going to help startups and small business owners, in order to fund this keep them out the way, go home?
I do wonder why I made you my UK agent. Are all Yorkshiremen as unworldly as you are, or just the ones living in Scarborough? It is very simple. They have to sideline the policymakers that may have some good ideas, like helping people to start their own businesses, but they don't want good ideas now as there's an election coming up. Good ideas might lead to votes. The last thing they want is votes and to win the election. They all have lucrative jobs and consultancies to go to. It's called the Blair Blueprint as a tribute to one of the world's richest ex-senior public servants.